people left their countries almost like forcefully. So some people left their countries because of LGBTQI issues. Some countries it is quite serious that you cannot express your sexuality. If you do, in some countries you actually do get killed. You get killed for being gay, you get killed for being lesbian, you get killed for being a transgender. So some people are coming from countries like that, and they're actually really running away from that. That was their main reason for them to even relocate in the first place. They're running away from LGBTQI issues. What is good, T gang? It is your girl T. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new to this channel, please don't be shy to smash the subscribe button down below. Turn on your post notifications to get notified every time I post a video, baby. Guys, today I am back with another lead banger video. So today I am going to be talking about the reasons why foreigners probably won't leave SA, because I've been getting a lot of comments, people telling me, when are you going to leave, when are you going back home, and all that stuff, like when am I going back home. So anyway guys, okay, being serious, like this video is quite serious. These are the reasons why foreigners probably won't leave South Africa. So without any further ado, let's get down into the video. So the first reason why foreigners probably won't leave and go back home, the first reason is affordability. Guys, it is quite expensive to migrate from one place to another, let's be honest. So people might not be having that money that you think they do to be migrating from one place to another, because already migrating to South Africa from Zimbabwe or from Congo or from Nigeria or from their respective country was already expensive as it is. So migrating back home again, where you find maybe the situations are even worse, where you even have to find money to migrate back home, might be quite costly for some people, and hence that is the reason why they cannot be going back home, because it is costly and they don't have that money to migrate back home. The second reason is many foreign nationals have already started families in South Africa. Many women have been married to South African men. Many South African men have already married foreign women. So they have started families. They are based here. Their families are here. Their family is here. We have relatives who have married South African guys. We are related to South African people now. So now just saying I need to pack up my bag and go back home. Are you really expecting a married woman who's married to a South African guy to pack up her bags and go home? Someone who has a child with a South African guy, they might be married or might not be married, but they have a child together. Think of this situation. Do you think it is an easy situation for someone to just leave their child with the guy and go back home, or just take the child with them and go home and leave the child and leave the father without him having access to his child? So that is one of the other reasons why it might be difficult for someone to leave the country, to leave their family, to leave their child and go back home. A Zimbabwean guy who has a child with a South African lady, it might be difficult to just say I'm picking up, I'm going back home and I'm leaving my child in South Africa. The third reason might be inability to sell properties at the price that will help you to buy other properties to the country that you're migrating to. So after selling your property in South Africa, you might not be able to get another property to the country that you're migrating to. So this makes the whole process complicated, because remember also in South Africa we're using the rand. In other countries they are using their own different currencies, and it does not become the same after relocating to the country of your destination. And then the next reason might be comfortability. You know, when you have lived in an area for quite a long time, you become comfortable, and then migrating again to go back home. We know this is home, guys, but it is different. How we are living in South Africa is quite different to how we're going to be living in Zimbabwe. And to think that I have to go back home and start adjusting again to living in Zimbabwe, guys, we are old to be readjusting again. Some of us left when we were kids. Now we have to go back and readjust. We can simply not do that. So another thing is that there is quite affordable services in South Africa, affordable healthcare, affordable decent private schools. So affordability, it makes you stay because you can afford a fair lifestyle in South Africa that you probably won't be able to afford in your country of origin. So this makes people to just prefer staying in the Republic. The next reason, well, this quite applies to me personally, is we don't have families back at home anymore. So what is the point? It's not like I'm going there to be seeing people. Of course we do have families, a few relatives that are left there. Some are even like distant relatives that are there. Mostly people have relocated from Zimbabwe. They've migrated to different countries. We have Zimbabweans all over the world. So families have separated. I have uncles all over, uncles in Tanzania, uncles overseas, aunts that have migrated to different countries. They're not even at home anymore. So you're going back home and there's not quite like a real family back there. So I might as well stay where I am. Then another point is readjusting your lifestyle. I've already mentioned, it's more similar to the other point I've already mentioned earlier in the video. Readjusting your lifestyle is quite difficult, guys. Like now maybe I used to say, oh, if I hold my 100 rand, I'm going to buy this and this and that. It's not the same in Zimbabwe that if you hold your 100 rand, you're going to buy this and this and that. It's quite different. So now I have to readjust when I go back home. The lifestyle obviously here is better. It's quite obvious. It's better in SA than in Zimbabwe. Now I have to go to a lower lifestyle than the one I was living here. It's quite difficult for people to readjust. And then the last reason is some people left their countries almost like forcefully. So some people left their countries because of LGBTQI issues. Some countries it is quite serious that you cannot express your sexuality. If you do, in some countries you actually do get killed. You get killed for being gay, you get killed for being lesbian, you get killed for being a transgender. So some people are coming from countries like that and they're actually really running away from that. That was their main reason for them to even relocate in the first place. They're running away from LGBTQI issues. Some people are running away from war. There's war in some countries. They leave their countries because of war. So now imagine of serious reasons like that. They're running away from that. And then you expect them to go back. Someone is definitely not going back to where they cannot express their sexuality. Someone is not going back to where there's war. So now you understand. I've tried to made a summary of some of the reasons why foreign people probably won't leave South Africa. Well, some of them were personally referring to me. These are some of them that I just could think of and come up with. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your family and friends, subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't subscribed, and baby, we are on the road to 3K subscribers, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.